All righty, cool. So, personal development. Definitely something that I think can kind of slip through the cracks. Is anyone on here familiar with personal development or is currently reading a personal development book? Some people call them self-help books. I don't know. I feel like there's a difference between self-help and personal development. But if you are currently reading something that's personal development, or listening podcast, please, drop it in just finished. Yeah, drop it in the chat. Callie just finished Gap in the Gain. I love Gap in the Gain. That's a good one. I have it right here. Okay, so personal development. Often refer to it as PD. Um, get over oh, that's a good one. I have that one too. Where's that one at? I think I have it down here. Okay. Get over your damn self. That's a good one, Carrie. Okay. So one thing I've noticed about myself, if I let personal development slip through the cracks, because I think it's one of the things when life gets kind of hectic that I like scratch off. Oh, Ambition Coalition. That's a good one too, Carrie. Oh, sorry, you guys. My thing went away. Okay. I let it slip through the cracks because it's like, okay, I want to get my IPA done. I want to talk to the people that I have going on or that I have, you know, that I need to talk to. I want to send my reach outs. I need to check my pages. I need to do this. And personal development always seems to get pushed to the side when I find myself in a busy season. And that's something I've had to be super proactive about not letting happen. But one thing I've noticed that if I let personal development get pushed to the side, it affects so much. It almost like the wheels stop rolling. And when you listen to any important, notable leader, I should say, notable anyone that has built a team or has written a mate, like, I think of John Maxwell, they will really emphasize how diving into personal development on a consistent basis is really going to just not only give you the ability to like stay focused, stay the route, even when things get shaky, but are really going to just like grow your qualities as a whole, as a person. I can honestly say since starting Plexus and like diving into the personal development that, has always been suggested, I have really just grown as a human. Um, so I just kind of wanted to take this time to just really emphasize the importance of having a book, having a podcast. Some people are Audible listeners, but having that on a consistent basis. I'm trying to find, oh, okay. So I want to show you guys this. Sharmi showed me how to do this last year. She showed a whole bunch of us how to do it actually. It's called an output map. So this is an output map. And this is my so it would be 6 months. So I have a goal to keep Emerald, but to grow to like 2,000 plus points. But on my map, I have personal growth and building belief. And so what I have underneath that, and like I don't want to really take the time to dive into this output map because I know this is something that I believe Charmy wants to train on. Um, and I know I've built some for some of you guys, but basically the output map has like bulletin topic, like things that you need to focus on, and then it dives into like more precise topics. But so I truly believe I put it on my output map that I need to have personal growth and I need to be building belief within myself to hit my goal. And the way I'm going to do that, I have share my journey consistently and authentically, basically throughout social media and with others. I feel like that builds your own belief and that's growth within yourself. But to me, I need to read a personal development slash leadership book monthly. I need to participate in coaching calls. and I need to listen to 2 podcast episodes a week. So I feel like that is a really great example of diving into personal development when you are running after a big goal. So not only are you narrowing it down to like a book, which I'm not saying like if you want to just have a book that you're plan like maybe you're like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm reading my book. Every day I'm reading my book for 5 minutes. But keep in mind that personal growth or personal development could also look like Carrie said, she listens to the Ambition Coalition. You could be like, I'm reading my book for 5 minutes, and then I'm also listening to this podcast once or twice a week. Um, I just started listening to a book on Audible, not business related. It's actually, don't laugh at me. It's called How to Keep Your House Clean When You Feel Like You're Drowning. And you guys, like the things that I'm learning in that book are so mindset like it's all just mindset and all of it, like how to shift your perspective. And so like that alone is personal development and it's things that it's actually a pretty good one. And it's things that I'm like, I could really like transfer this to things in my life as when I'm competing out in the arena or my business. And so Sharmi had mentioned, or not Sharmi, Callie had mentioned she read The Gap and the Gain. I recommend this to all of you on this. Obviously, Callie's already read it. I've read it. I'm going to read it again. This is a great book. Um, I'm going to share my unwanted opinion, and you guys do not have to take this like this is just where I'm coming from. I'm very leery about personal development and self-help books because I believe with my faith that like God is like he has a plan for me, right? Like I don't really like self-manifest things, but I do believe it's important to be positive, and I do think it's important to have a confident and like joyful, positive mindset and to believe like, hey, I'm going after this. I'm going to do everything I can to achieve it. But I also am like, but it's also in the Lord's hands type of things. That's my based on my faith. So for me, I really love this book because he does talk a little bit about faith in here in the beginning about, he talks about God, our creator. But what I loved about this, there's something in here that I use every day. Well, I don't want to say every day, but pretty often. I don't know if Callie, if you remember it, but it says when you're feeling upset about something, or like if something's bringing you down, in that moment, pretend like you don't have it anymore, like it's gone from your life. Would you be sad? And I'm like, so I do that all the time. Like it's little things like that that what you read in these type of books that really help you change things around. You know what I mean? Um, so this book is a really good one if you guys are looking for one to read. Callie, it sounds like you really liked it.
Katie, have you listened to the Audible one of it yet?
No, but JR did. He really liked it.
Um, I really liked it because there's co-authors and they went in and like explained a lot of things in between the chapters and like how
Mm.
it affected their lives differently and stuff. So that was really sorry. That was really cool to listen to after reading the book too.
Oh, I'll have to get the Audible version. JR listened to the Audible version, and so I wonder if I can like get him to like I could just steal it off his Audible account. But yeah, he really liked it. But if you're looking for one to add to your list, The Gap and the Gain, this is another one that I really like. It's got a lot of little kid drawing on it, but Atomic Habits is a really good one. Um, I first heard about this from a girl who did a talk. She had been stuck at, I think, senior gold for a really, really long time. She was like, I'm never going to hit Ruby. I'm never going to go Emerald. And she read this book and she said it was just one of the game changers that kind of set things into motion for her when she went Ruby and Emerald. It's called Atomic Habits. It kind of just helped her realize how important, like, just setting a schedule. Failing Forward, yes, that's a good one by John Maxwell that Callie mentioned. Everything by John Maxwell, I love. I listen to a lot of his on Audible because they can be kind of longer books. Um, and then Get Over Your Damn Self is another one. I have that one, but I can't see it, or I'd show you guys what it looks like. But anyways, um, there is one that is by this same author. I will look it up here. Um, I'm trying to think of, let me see here, Dan Sullivan, but we were talking about possibly it's the same author and Jessica Heffley read it. And she did a talk on it at convention. Callie, you're fine. Um, I'm looking at Dan author books. I wonder if it'll come up here. Yes, okay, here it is. I'm going to show you guys the picture of it on my screen because Jessica Heffley read this book and she's one of the top leaders in our company. And she said that she was at a point in her business where she had just kind of lost all of her jam. Like she was just like, man, I just don't have much to keep me going. And she read this book and she said it completely um, changed her, I guess you could say her life, changed her way of thinking. So it's called 10 Times is Easier Than 2 Times. Dan Sullivan with Dr. Benjamin Hardy. And so Sharmi, Kate, and I had kind of hem-hawed about possibly doing a book club on that one. And so I want to bring that, we were going to bring that up. I'm looking at the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So we would possibly do one in January. So is that something you guys think would be beneficial to our team as a book club? Are you guys kind of like, I think we have too much going on. That's something I cannot commit to. Callie says, yes, I love them. So basically we would just choose a book and then like every week or every couple weeks we would do a Zoom going over them. Randy says, yes, yes. Oh, cool. Okay, this is good feedback. So I will tell the girls that so we'll talk about a book. If you guys have any book suggestions, send them my way or drop them in the chat and we may talk about doing a book club. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Do you guys have any questions about personal development? Who doesn't have it on their like their list of doing things? Good. I'm glad everyone's doing some sort of personal development. Um, that's really it for you guys. I know it's a short one. Like I said, I was kind of wanting to keep it short and simple because, good. I'm glad, Randy. And if you want any ideas, let us know. Sharmi has actually dropped a hint to me a couple times, Carrie, that you have some good personal development books that you've read as well. So maybe Carrie has some good ones she can share in the future. But also I wanted to share with you guys before we log off, next week's Monday Monday Mastery. Sorry, you guys, I told you my brain was completely dead. Monday Mastery, we are going to do a goal setting call. And so it's going to be a little bit, we want it to be a little bit more interactive. We probably won't even record it. It'll be more just like a, hey, what are your goals for this month? What is your 90-day goals? Where are you at with Leaders Retreat contest credits? So just bring like your goals, your questions, where you're struggling, all of that stuff to next week's Zoom. Callie and Kate and myself should all be on there. I am babysitting, but I have a feeling that um their mom and the girls' parents will be picking them up by then. But anyways, yeah. So any questions? Callie left a chat. Ambition Coalition's last podcast. Oh, yes. And there's also, I've looked up, that's a good one. Thanks for sharing that, Callie. I haven't listened to that one yet. I've gone in the Jules page before and looked for, I'm gonna look real quick before I sign off. Personal. So Callie said the last episode of Ambition Coalition that shared some really good ones. And then I'm looking, let me see. I thought that I'd be able to find this post easier, but maybe not. Oh, here's one. What was the last? Okay, so here's some ideas if you guys want to like write these down real quick. This is from the Jules page. This is like their favorite ones. The Slide Edge. Um, Someone just wrote Finish by John Acuff. The Slide Edge is really good. I read that a few years ago. And The Slide Edge is by Jeff Olson. Um, 15 Laws of Growth, The Root of Rejection. And another one is The Power of Consistency. High Performance Habits. I've started reading that one, but I never finished it, so I should go back to it. That one's by Brendon Burchard. Um, some of these are the same ones. Get Over Your Damn Self. I know we have that one on our list. Okay, another one is Developing the Leader Within You 2.0 by John Maxwell. I've not heard of that one. Um, Dare to Lead by Brene Brown. There's a lot of the same ones on here that people liked. Do, do, do. Imperfect Courage by Jessica Honegger. I have not heard of that one. Um, Nothing to Prove by Jenny Allen was mentioned a couple times. She's a Christian author. She's really good. But yeah. So, hopefully that'll help you guys get you a good kind of foundation to start on. I challenge you guys to just, if you're not like, if this is not something in your routine, just be like, okay, I'm gonna start with 15 minutes a week. Whether I do it 5 days, or I mean 3 days for 5 minutes every day, or if I do 15 minutes on Wednesdays. Nothing is, or doing a little bit is better than nothing. And then as you start going through it, you're gonna start to like crave it. Um, and so yeah, just start small if you need to, but just give us any ideas. We'll like talk more about that book club. I think it'll probably be something we'll start after the first of the year. If you guys have any dates or ideas or whatnot, please feel free to share them. We love the feedback. We love what is the word I'm looking for? Everyone working together. Um, and yes, Monday, just be prepared to bring those goals. And yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording.